Hi, this is Tina Kadish from Life is Ideal, and I hope that all of you are enjoying your summer so far. I'm sitting here at about 9:30 in the morning, and which is unusual for me. As many of you know, I am no longer in my job. I am now a full-time entrepreneur, and really sharing my message to all of you to how can you live an ideal life. And so I just love the fact that I'm able to do this and share with you outside here on my deck on this beautiful summer day. So my topic today is about commencement speeches and what do they teach us about life and business. Now, many of you have gone to graduations maybe this summer. I know that we are beyond that, but the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to share with you what are some key things that you can learn from speeches or speakers in general. And so I brought in commencement speeches because there's some things that we can learn from this topic. So you might have gone to some speeches, commencement speeches. It's hot and humid outside and you're saying, oh my God, how long is this going to be? What is the message here? I hope it's something interesting because I don't want to sit through this and hear this speech, blah, 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 blah. But what I have learned is that there's three things that we can learn from great speeches. And I'm going to also mention some speeches that many of you might have heard. Like, for example, Denzel Washington gave a great speech about putting God first, and he shared with the audience. So the first key, how you can, what you can learn from commencement speeches or speeches in general, speaking, is you want to tailor to your audience. Really, how do you engage with the audience? How do you connect with the audience? What do you need to say? What is the best way to give a speech? Okay? So when you're at a commencement, at a graduation, they're trying to connect with who? The students, the parents, the relatives of the students. So the first key is tailor to your audience, okay? Know who you're speaking to, really who is your audience. And you need to prepare for that too. All of these commencement speeches, I'm sure, I've had to prepare on how do I connect. Okay. For example, Will Ferrell gave a speech at the University of South California, and he begins with, we are South Carolina, over and over again. South California. And he goes on and on and on. And so you really want to tailor to your audience. So that's number one. Number two is engaging your audience. Okay. So how do you engage your audience? What do you say? You can share stories, being really sharing your speech with conviction. So really number two is really how do you engage with your audience? And a perfect example is Conan O'Brien gave a great speech in 2011 to the graduating class of Dartmouth, and he engaged with them, had them laughing. And, humor is very important as well. You just want to be careful with humor. But so there's people out there that really know how to engage by sharing stories, by just how to connect with their audience. Okay? So that's number two. Number three is aiming for substance. And what I mean by that is hitting home. Really, what is the substance? Sharing some advice, having a call to action as well. And so in Denzel Washington, that I mentioned a few minutes ago, it's putting God first. He talked about a story about having a low time in his life, and he shared his story about that. So he really had some substance, and that was very important. So the three things is to tailor to your audience, engage, and aim for substance. Those are the three things. And Denzel is a very successful actor, and he said one thing that stuck to me is don't be afraid to fail big. That was something that kind of resonated with me. Okay, failing big. What does that mean? Failing big. So that was something that I found, and I love Denzel Washington in general. I love everything he has to say. I love him as an actor. He is very successful. But those are the three things that we could learn. And as an entrepreneur, you're out there speaking. Those are three things you want to think about. Tailoring to your audience, engaging with them, and aiming for substance. Those are so important. I'm a speaker myself, and as I'm going out there to do more speaking, I want to think of those three things. I need to think of those three things, like how can I tailor to my audience? Who are my audience? How can I engage with them? And how can I have substance? Okay, and so one of the things, one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou is, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will always remember how you made them feel," and that is so good. So please share here what are some of your great speeches that you have heard, and really, share some of your favorite speeches you've had. I would love to hear your thoughts. Just wanted to share a little bit more. I am accepting more clients in August. I can't believe that we are in August tomorrow. As we're wrapping up the summer, I am accepting more clients. You can go to lifeisideal.com and learn more about me. You can also go to my YouTube channel. I have all my videos there, as well as my Facebook page. I would love to connect with you. Share with me some of your great speeches you've heard, some great speakers you've heard, and how it has connected with you, that you just keep remembering them over and over again. Also, just one other thing, I am partnering with my partner, Lisa Bellamy Fluker. At the end of this month, I'm going to be offering a boot camp with her. We are going to be offering a 3-week boot camp starting August 28th, and it's our first annual personal development boot camp. We're going to be talking about discovering your passions. We're going to talk about conflict management, assessing your communication style, career transition. We're going to focus on some key areas about that. You're going to know what your communication style is. You're going to know how to manage conflict, some workplace challenges that you might have. So work challenges, life challenges in general. And so definitely go to my website. You can learn more on my Facebook page, how you can register for this boot camp. We are looking for up to 20 people, and would love to have you join us at this boot camp. And please share some of your thoughts with me. I'm enjoying the start of my freedom. In July is the month of freedom, and I just got my freedom in July by being a full-time entrepreneur and being able to share videos like this in the morning, not at night, so that I can connect with you, my audience. So I would love to hear your thoughts on some of the speeches you've heard, how they've connected with you. So goodbye, and I hope you have an amazing end of summer, and please connect with me. I'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye.